Another wife is dead. Would it kill anyone to just follow his orders? No, of course not. Why don't they ever listen? Bluebeard wondered to himself. Little did the tentacled monstrosity know that it was now cursed to speak in poems after touching the piano.
What is happening to me? I can't speak upon my own will. Ah! Room after room, I hunt the house through we inhabit together. I cannot control myself. Still the same chance, she goes out as I enter. Spend my whole day in the quest, who cares?
With this curse, his life transformed into something he could never imagine. However, his life wasn't the only one that was about to change. Robert and Elizabeth were also affected by this curse. Robert, who was the unfortunate piano tuner of the mansion, no longer remembered any of his poems, and his poetic ability vanished as well.
I feel that something in me is fading. Room after room. What's the next line?
Dear, what's the matter? Here's a poem I wrote for you. Listen. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach, when feeling out of sight, for the ends of being an ideal grace.
Elizabeth, what are you saying? It does not make sense.
Oh, really? You used to understand my poems so well. Dear, I think we need to take a break.
What Elizabeth didn't know was that something strange had happened to her love, and Robert had no control over his mind. Sometimes all you can do is accept your fate. During the break, Elizabeth went on a vacation and meets a guy named Bluebeard. She was captivated by the beautiful melody he was playing on the piano. Within a short period of time, she fell in love with him. Unfortunately, she didn't know he was cursed with the ability to speak in poems after he killed his fifth wife.
I feel like I've met you before. Your words seem really familiar to me. It's strange. But I really like the way you make me feel.
Haha, Elizabeth, I like you too. The way you smile and the way you create your poems, it fascinates me. Here, listen. As she brushed it, the cornet's wreath blossomed anew. Young looking glass gleamed at the wave of her feather.
Dear, that was beautiful. Let me return the favor to you. I love thee with the love I seem to lose with my lost saints. I love thee with the breath, smiles, tears of all my life. And if God choose, I shall but love thee better after death.
Elizabeth eventually broke up with Robert. In her mind, she knew she couldn't be with him anymore. Soon after, Bluebeard proposed to Elizabeth. One day, Bluebeard left for a business trip and entrusted her with a key. After he left, Elizabeth wondered what could be lying behind the door, and the heartbroken Robert went to play the piano to console himself.
Where is that wonderful sound coming from? Is it really you, Robert?
Yes, this are Robert, who is the lowly piano tuner of this mansion. Elizabeth, I have nothing to give you, but I tell you, I stride up and down this garret, crowned with love's best crown, and feast with love's perfect feast, to think I kill for her at least.
Oh, Robert, your poetic ability, it's back.
Yes, now you can leave this mansion and be with me. Every single one of Bluebeard's wives disappeared for some mysterious reason. It isn't safe for you here.
I understand. However, I want to see the room which this key unholds.
What key?
Just before he left, he handed me this key and told me to never under any circumstances to use it.
So,
So, obviously I have to see what the room holds.
to be fair, I wish to see what this room holds as well, my dear.
Let's go then.
There were dried up bodies thrown around the room. Elizabeth and Robert cried out in horror when they were met with the sight.
Those poor women. How could he just...
We must leave immediately.
No! We must destroy that brute so he can finally get the punishment he deserves.
How are we going to do that?
Good question. Well, we could just kill them with this sword here.
Splendid. Let's kill the beast.
Elizabeth, darling, I'm back. Hey, what are you doing with the piano tuner?
My name is Robert and I'm with Elizabeth now.
Yes, Bluebeard, you don't deserve my love. Not only did you lose your poetic ability, I also found out that you're a senseless murderer. This all ends now.
Wow.
Well, how do I hate thee? Let me count the ways. I hate thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach. And now in my hindsight, I should not have fallen for your embrace. I hate thee with a hate I can't erase. No matter what, I hate thee with the breath, tears, frowns of all my life. And in this case, I surely love thee better after death.